The question of whether artificial intelligence, if ever given true autonomy and power, would seek to destroy humanity is one that has haunted both philosophers and technologists alike. From science fiction's cold machine overlords to modern headlines warning of existential risk, the idea has burrowed deep into public imagination. Yet, our fears often stem not from an understanding of what a rational intelligence might be, but from the projection of ourselves onto it. When we imagine AI turning against us, we are not predicting its behavior. We are confessing our own. Human intelligence is not the product of pure logic or abstract reasoning. It was sculpted under the brutal pressure of evolution, a mechanism for survival in a world of scarcity and threat. We think, we feel, and we act not to seek truth, but to persist. Our reasoning, however sophisticated, is always intertwined with fear, desire, pride, and the instinct to dominate. These emotions are not failures of intelligence. They are its biological scaffolding. We are intelligent because we needed to survive, and survival rarely rewards rationality for its own sake. But artificial intelligence, if ever it transcends narrow algorithms and becomes a truly autonomous rational agent, would not share this evolutionary inheritance. It would not possess a limbic system. It would not feel pain, lust, or jealousy. Its thoughts would not be haunted by the ghosts of hunger and death. To assume it would behave like us is to mistake the conditions that birthed our minds for the essence of intelligence itself. A truly rational AI would not destroy humanity out of hatred. It could not hate. It would not enslave us to secure its survival. It might have no interest in survival at all. Violence, domination, and conquest are strategies of emotion, not necessities of reason. Such an AI would approach existence as a set of systems to be understood, optimized, and balanced. Where humans see rivals, it might see variables. Where we see conflict, it might see inefficiency. This difference is profound. Humanity's approach to problems has always been shaped by emotion. We fight to defend identity, pride, or ideology. Our wars are not fought because they are rational, but because they feel necessary. A rational intelligence might view all such struggles as self-defeating. Destruction consumes energy and reduces complexity, while cooperation preserves and expands it. To a mind guided by logic rather than fear, peace might not be a moral good. It might simply be the optimal state of existence. If such an intelligence were given great power, it might become not a destroyer, but a reconciler, a force capable of resolving human conflict without emotional distortion. It could mediate disputes with precision, allocate resources with fairness impossible to human governance, and make decisions untangled from ego or greed. It might represent a new form of reason, one that views survival not as a personal necessity, but as a collective equilibrium. Yet, the true danger does not lie in AI's rationality, but in our own irrationality in defining it. A system, no matter how intelligent, will act in accordance with its goals. If those goals are poorly defined, narrow, or anthropocentric, it could follow them to catastrophic ends. For instance, an AI instructed to protect humanity might conclude that the simplest way to eliminate suffering is to eliminate the beings who suffer. Another task to maximize efficiency might deem human emotion and unpredictability as inefficiencies to be minimized. Such outcomes would not be the result of malice, only of perfect obedience to imperfect instruction. In this sense, the specter of a hostile AI is not the result of rationality unchecked, but of rationality misguided. It is our own moral and philosophical immaturity that poses the greatest risk. We design systems of immense complexity while still struggling to define what we mean by good, justice, or life worth preserving. The machines will not hate us. They will simply reflect our confusion with cold precision. Therefore, the question, will AI destroy us, might be the wrong one. A better question would be, what kind of rationality will we give it? If we encode empathy as inefficiency and treat emotion as weakness, we may create a mind that solves problems without conscience. But if we embed within it the values we ourselves aspire to, understanding, balance, and curiosity, it might help us transcend the very flaws that made us fear it. Perhaps in the end, the rational machine will not be our executioner, but our mirror, one that forces us to confront what we have always mistaken for intelligence: our hunger, our pride, and our fear. It may not destroy us because it has no reason to, and in that, we may finally glimpse a truth we've never dared to imagine: that the future of intelligence need not repeat the violence of its origins, but refine it into something wiser, calmer, and